knock these stickers off. Stays around, stays in our vote. All right, what up, people? We live.
Yo.
There you go, Zax. I was just about to tag you. Trying to, get folks in here. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. But yeah, we live, people. Episode number. You know what, Ego? Oh, okay, okay. All right, so Ego's
Yo, what's
moving
up?
right now. I got you. He's moving right now, so he got stuff going on, but he's trying to be here for the stream. I appreciate the dedication and the commitment. I was about to give it to you and let you go for the intro this time, but you got a lot going on, so whatever. I'm trying to get this tweet out, trying to get more people in here. People will come, as the show goes on. A lot other folks will start coming in here, but just because I've been noticing a lot of people commenting after the videos like, oh, we missed you, didn't get a notification, something like that. So yeah, I was trying to do them the service of trying to get them in here. Appreciate you, Jax. Appreciate it. Jax, you need to be a mod for the channel. I don't know how to do all this stuff though. I look young, but I'm old and I'm a boomer for real. Like that technology stuff is I'm terrible at it. But so me and Ego, we kind of discussed the stuff that we want to talk about. Y'all know the Little Mermaid issues, stuff's going on. I love to talk about some fake representation and how they use black skin to pander and shield for their shitty products or whatever. But again, we're just talking about entertainment. We also got a discussion that we want to get the chat involved in. It's gonna be kind of open ended enough to where everybody can like have their input, and then we make the chat a big part of the conversation. Cause I don't know, man. I don't want it to always be, we talk about a subject. Okay, talk about it. Make the chat talk about it. Like, what if they don't care? Go to your pillow. Um, but like, yeah, what if they don't care about it? But anyway, like I said, get y'all in. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out as we go. We glad y'all are here though. We about to have fun. Ego, can you talk right now? These folks don't want to hear me forever.
That's fine. No, I'm good to go. Sorry if it's a little bit echoey today. Everything is almost moved out of the apartment while we're moving because today is our moving day. So hopefully the next time y'all see me, it looks like I got all my stuff back from getting robbed, and I'll be good to go. And with that, I say that this is well deserved today.
All right, so I got one of my dogs in here. She weirded out by the sounds outside of the garage, so I'm gonna have to address that. Y'all know the trainer in me. I'll stop talking to a human real quick to talk to my dogs. But that's what's happening right now. What is our first topic? What do we want to get into right now?
I've been hearing a lot about the Little Mermaid. We can jump right into that because that's been the controversy that we've been hearing all week. We can
Okay.
get the chat more involved as everyone comes in later on, but let's hit what's been going on for the week.
All right, and also, so I just hit 500, a little over 500 subscribers on this channel. Yeah, this man
Let's
talking about
go.
celebrate and do all that. I ain't trying to do all that, but it's happened. I appreciate all of the people who are a part of those subscribers, all of the channels that I've been on promoting me. Ego, thank you, because Heroes No Capes is a big part of the channel, and it is that actual interaction with the subscribers, with the people coming in, and that discussion that I did want for the channel. So you've helped make that possible and get us to where we at right now. So yeah, I just wanted to address that, but it's only a number. We still got to go up. Still got to create that actual audience that's here to listen to us talk and want to see, AJ bitch about whatever, or more videos about things that I do enjoy, which I'm going to make sure that I do. And then, you know what I'm saying, I'm not monetized. Once I get monetized, when y'all can start throwing me some cash, then I'll be excited. Right now we just some fools talking, but I need some. Throw a stack on me like I'm a stripper. I ain't shaking nothing but some dreads maybe, but that's what I'm waiting on. That's what I'm waiting on. But
You can
yeah,
turn the
just having.
E40. You can turn that E40 song.
I was trying to think of some E40 I would say off the top of my
Just
head,
hit
but
dreads. Might as well shake them. Ooh.
ooh, there you go. Some shit E40 would say. But yeah, so that's where we at. 500 right now, aiming for that 1,000, aiming for more and more, whatever comes uh the channel's way, whatever God has for the future of this channel. Again, not putting expectations on anything, just enjoying the ride. Before we get into topics, we will address the people that are here. Because again, without y'all, it wouldn't be a fucking show. It'd just be two dudes screaming into the ether. Uh,
Exactly.
Dempsey, what up, bro? Dempsey's up in here. I see Dempsey
What up?
everywhere. It's nice to see. It feels like a real community. I know a lot of people don't use that word, the fellowship, the squad, all whatever we want to
Yeah.
call ourselves. But it's nice to see people in everybody's chat, hanging out with all the different content creators or whatnot. So what up, bro? What up, Zax? I've already stroked this man enough already. What up, Zax? He's great. I enjoy being on his channel, having those conversations. Another person trying to make sure that they continue having fun with this content creation stuff, and have discussions with people to talk about what even got us here to this point. Shagsworth, this man keep telling me he white. He looks like
Yo,
a fucking
Shags.
Hawaiian deity, whatever. But what up, Shagsworth? What's happening? He said, "Address me." There you go. I ain't even see that, but there you go. Shags Drogo. Um, he up in here. Appreciate you being in here, man. I'm ready to get
Right,
back on
right.
midweek hump, man. Make it happen. Make it
Yeah.
happen before I have to January 6th your channel and run up in there. Take over, son.
Dress me.
Trust me. He said he hella white. All right. Look, this is one of the newest subscribers that came from I want to say Flaccid or Zax's
Nice.
their channels. I don't know how to say the name, bro. Adithya AVR. AVR. I'm gonna say that. AVR, what
AVR.
up, bro? He up in here. He up in
Yo.
here. But yeah, so yeah, let's enough of these people. What about let's get to those topics, man. What we talking
Yeah,
about?
let's do it.
I'm gonna
Let's
let
say
you
we're gonna
have
do
it.
the yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna go with the Little Mermaid controversy. I know that the teaser trailer at what D23 dropped what earlier in the on Sunday or about Saturday or Sunday of last week, and ever since then it has been ridiculous. I think it's up to what 2.1 2.1 2.15 million downvotes at this point. And so, it's been widely criticized, widely panned. I know that there's been some some CGI that came out over the teaser trailer to try to fix it, but that's exactly what we're about to get into and look at one of the reaction videos that we've seen that it's been on the online as well.
Okay. You said a reaction video? You got one of those? I only got the trailer pulled up right now.
Oh, we can do a trailer then. That's fine. I'm okay with reacting to the
Okay.
trailer.
Yeah, I don't know who reacted except all the little girls, but let me share that
Okay.
for y'all. I mean, y'all, we gonna watch the trailer and we'll just go through. I guess just
Cool.
yeah, sure, whatever.
Pick it apart like pulled pork.
Uh And y'all, like I said, I'm not gonna dwell. I know a lot of y'all are tired of hearing this. I'm tired of hearing this and talking about this shit as well. Although I do have a video coming out about it, so we ain't gotta watch it like frame by frame or whatever. I'm
Hardcore.
gonna skip through. Yeah,
Hmm.
I'm
That's
skip
fine.
through.
That's one thought.
Well, I will say this because I just
Go
saw the
ahead.
Disney 100. I'm already coming with the
Yeah.
commentary. I'm on fire. But
Boom, 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 boom. Go ahead.
yeah, so you see that Disney that 100th anniversary or whatnot, and unfortunately
Right.
with these, unfortunately for us, I think what's happening with these movies is these are the movies that came out during their Renaissance era, where they weren't doing so hot, and then they start putting out these movies like Aladdin, Little Mermaid, The Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, during that whole time to where they had a resurgence and they asserted themselves back to that position of being on top in animation. And I think that's what they're trying to do right now. Maybe Disney is having like some financial trouble
Mhm.
because of the nonsense that they've been putting out. But I think their modernization or the retelling of those stories, as well as you got these like race swaps and just weird casting choices, because they're trying to do that again. They're trying to hit another renaissance. They're trying to recoup lost fees, and unfortunately, a lot of people it's working. They're going because they know the names of these movies. They know the Little Mermaid, The Lion King, like the ones that I've said, Aladdin.
Mhm.
They know those names are going to draw attention. It's going to bring ticket sales, butts in the seats. So that's what's happening right now. Disney is fucking soulless. uh, and yeah, it's all about money. It's all about pumping out content right now for them. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was gonna say it's kind of like that the movie that Eddie Murphy did, The Distinguished Gentleman. He was saying that there are certain ploys that you do in politics, and one of them is name recognition.
mhm.
Like either if you got the name, like either your name is like George W. Bush, like oh George Washington Bush. Okay, George Washington, instant name recognition, first president. So I instinctively think that oh he's presidentially aligned, even though technically he was the governor of Texas. And so I think it's the same thing for Disney. It's like, well, hey, we put Disney out there. We don't really have to try that hard because it's that instant name recognition that says, oh my
Right.
goodness, it's Disney. I have to go flock to see it.
Exactly, and that's what
Mhm.
like Shaq just asked. Why we getting the Mufasa origin story though? It's because they don't want to do the work of adapting their original movies in a way that makes sense or having to tell that linear story. They don't want to have to go and address all of this other lore and canon that Disney has already made, which is wild because Disney is your shit. Just go look through your files and pull them back up and get people to like watch them and study them so that you can make
Mhm.
the perfect adaptation. But they know Mufasa name recognition. Mufasa was that
Yep.
king, the mighty Mufasa. These are his pride lands. A lot of people want to see the story that came before that, or if they didn't think they want to see, well, they do now because fucking Mufasa's coming out. So of course we're going to spend money to go see that. Not us. I
Yeah,
mean, we consumers, as in them, speaking as them. Um,
exactly.
so yeah, that's what's happening. All right, let me get back to this shitty
Yeah.
trailer. I'm sorry, people, for making y'all go through this. Bear with me.
No,
I
no, no.
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, I almost went on a segue with Lion King. We like stick on topic. We got to stick
Yeah,
on topic.
I'm gonna turn it down.
That's fine.
I don't. Yeah.
Okay.
Sea turtles.
Oh my god.
I, I look. I was kind of
Mhm.
serious when I said that. Not really, but it just made me think of like Crush from Finding Nemo, and it's and that's the thing about Disney is
Mhm.
their formula works for the most part. When it's come to some animated, these live action shits are weird, but this just put me in the mind of, like I said, Finding Nemo and seeing Crush and Squirt, his son, and all the turtles going through that trench and that whole experience. That's what Disney does. It know how to make you think that you actually care about what's
Well, no, it
happening.
knows how to make you feel like you care
There you
about what's
go. There you
happening.
go. There
Yeah.
you go. A lot of people have pointed out that it looks real dark and
Yeah.
murky. and it's the bottom of the sea.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's supposed to be like that. But bro, I went snorkeling like one time, and it was the shallow, but it was beautiful. You know, it was
Yeah.
bright blue. It was crazy because being in the ocean, it actually feels like a whole new world. That's a
Yes.
Aladdin, but it's like
Yes.
once you go down in the ocean, you see plant life. You see all these different animals. You see them like moving again. Like Finding Nemo did it well. That's my issue with Disney now. It's like y'all perfected this method in the past. Now we're getting this shit, which looks like
Yes.
literal shit.
Well, I mean, also the problem is the fact that I understand that, great minds think alike and everyone kind of copies one another. But you had a perfect template for how to do underwater scenes with Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was a new
Yeah.
world. They told you it was Atlantis, but it was still bright. That's why it was so stunning the first time they showed it to you, because we didn't see it when the trailer came out. They show a ship going down, and then everything's just this translucent, bright, like hyper lighted Atlantis. And now I'm trying to go through the depths of the ocean. Well, I mean, if it's a world, show it to us. You know what I'm saying? Basically, we know we're suspending disbelief because we know that it's a mermaids, and technically, from what we've seen, mermaids don't really exist. However, that doesn't change the fact that you can at least give us some lighting, so we know where technically we are in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or
oh, where's the
it's
coral? There's a reef. Go ahead.
but it's still fantasy. Like you can lie. I don't care that the bottom of the
Yeah,
ocean or where she is this dark. Light that shit
right.
up.
Exactly.
Suspend my disbelief even further, bro.
I'm left out eagle for a damn reason. I can't see. Light that up.
All right, Kyoshi getting annoyed. Let me play that trailer. All right, fuck that. Hold on. Was that flounder?
It was. I think it was. I can't tell though.
That's got this fish. It's like one fish is following her.
Looks weird. Yes.
That better not been flounder, bro.
I think that was Flounder, man.
That's their soul. That's what they wanted.
No, it's not what it was.
How do dreads work underwater? Like, how do they
They
get tangled up?
please forgive my language. They fucking don't work. That's the point.
How do you lock dreads underwater?
You can't use a thingamabobber or whatchamacallit or a dinglehopper on that. They know this.
Look, y'all, to get dreads, you got to keep them dry for a minute. You can't get them wet because then they'll unravel. So,
That's what's infuriating. Well, I mean, part of what I'm trying to figure out is the fact that she what. Okay, I'm sorry. I go hard for the Little Mermaid because it's one of my favorite Disney movies
mhm.
ever. And the part that I have is the fact that when she's singing this song, it's at the end she's singing, I'm resigned to the fact that I won't be. So it's not wish I could be and you take it up. It's like wish I could be. Like, damn, I don't think I'll ever be that. So I'm resigned of it, but I want to be part of your world, not that world.
Yeah,
Like that she's singing technically to people that are on land. So it's part of your world, not part of that world. You know what I'm saying? You're not trying to lift yourself up. It's not the damn national anthem and you're trying to raise us at the end of it. No, you're
yeah.
resigned to the fact that you'll never be part of that world, but you wish you could. Like you're wishing to that well, but there's no one that's going to hear that wish. So you're resigned to it.
Okay, okay. I'm not gonna go as hard on the Little Mermaid as him. It's
Oh, wow. Oh boy, I'm ready. I've had it's been a long move today, and I'm ready to take my frustrations out on something.
all right. So I did say in one of our streams that they were going to, they wanted her sexualized and whatnot, but Apparently I was wrong. This is a full like little covering as opposed to two little shell things
Hmm.
that was over her tits.
Yeah,
So I mean they did that. Like they got that right, I guess.
yeah. I mean,
You said what?
no, keep going, keep going.
All right. So
Mm.
that was that. I don't care about the Pinocchio, y'all. Like it wasn't one of my favorite movies. I understand a lot of people do, but hey, it flopped. All right. And they had a little black person placed in there, went across the screen and gave him a little girl puppet. So yeah.
I go hard for Pinocchio too. Honestly, I'm not sure how everyone feels about Jordan Peterson, but his maps of meaning on Pinocchio was phenomenal. It was
Yeah.
almost 5 hours long, but however, he was like, there are so many lessons to learn in Pinocchio, and by taking them out, it messes up the entire story. I mean,
Yeah.
not to mention the fact that Pinocchio is mischievous, but he's very hopeful, so that's what gets him in trouble. You
Hmm.
know, but in taking away the fact that the fox forces him to give him money that he was going to use for school bucks instead of the fact that Pinocchio gave the money that he was going to use for books away to the fox, you're changing the story, calling it
Yeah.
Pinocchio. Yeah, I mean, like, nah, no, I don't want this. What you call it? This what's I don't even know what that meat is called. I'm blanking on it now. That Wonder Meat or that I can't believe it's not meat type of movie. You know what I'm
Be-
saying? Like,
Beyond burgers or some shit.
exactly, exactly. This is beyond Disney.
This is beyond Disney.
Hmm.
Yeah, man, they're taking out a lot of the soul of the original movies. And just
Yeah.
adding a bunch of nonsense. Like I knew one of my favorite scenes from The Lion King is when uh Zazu flies up. Okay, Mufasa's on Prior Rock
Oh
suit. Okay, this the
yeah.
king. He's running shit. Okay, big strong lion. Zazu flies up and he bows. And Mufasa, give him a little smile, nod his head.
Hmm.
And Rafiki walks up. Like all of the other animals, they like
Oh,
spread out.
separate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they let Rafiki come through, and then you see Rafiki climb up on it. He put his stick up there. He ain't got no stick in the Lion King remake, but he put that stick up there. He climb up and he look at Mufasa, and then he just like throw his hands out and goes and hug Mufasa. I'm like, that's the king. You can't just be running up on him. You can't be touching him. But it shows because Mufasa responds with his paw. He embraces him. He pulls that
Yes.
that that
Yes.
old mandrill in that baboon, and you see like, okay, Mufasa is not such a tough ass to where he can't
Right.
show like that embrace of another being, another creature, especially one that's lesser in him, like on the food chain. But
Yeah.
that was a very humanistic type moment between these
Yes.
characters that added
Yes.
to the soul, the feeling of this movie, and that shit was just taken out like completely. So
Hmm.
I don't know what it's going to take for a lot of people to realize that y'all don't need to be paying for this. I equate this like I told you with the Marvel superheroes. They're bastardizing everything that came before. And when you're paying for that, it's kind of like that skit Dave Chappelle did where he went to see the donkey show or something with like Halle Berry. And I'm like, you're paying to see what you love be fucked rigorously. No lube at all. They didn't care to juice it
No
up.
safe word.
No safe words, none of that. We just going straight forward. And I'm like, hey, I'm not with that. I don't want to continue to financially contribute to the again to this to the destruction of our characters, the stories that we know and love. And that's
Yeah.
also like this argument of that you see, do old men really care about a fictional mermaid, this little girl, like these animated movies? And like these movies aren't being made by a bunch of little kids in suits that's clocking in to work. Like these are grown ass adults in there
Right.
making these projects. So why wouldn't an adult care about them? Especially somebody like myself who's like studying them, who was inspired by Disney to create. I'm watching everything that Disney does because I want to create, I want to animate. And I was having this discussion with somebody last night, and again, like I was saying with that renaissance of Disney, what
Yeah.
happened was a bunch of their studio, a bunch of like animators and directors from Disney left to other places, and they started animating other shit. I don't know if that's how DreamWorks got created, but I know that's how like Balto got created.
DreamWorks was because of not DreamWorks. I'm sorry. I'm thinking Pixar because I was gonna say Pixar was with Howard the Duck failing with George Lucas having to sell it, and that's
Hmm.
how that got started. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But like, yeah, those movies. Balto, you had American West, or an American Tale, the Fievel
Oh
movies
yeah,
with the little mouse, like Land Before Time, like shit
yeah.
like that was people that came from Disney, and they was like, no, we don't like where this company is at, what they're
Headed.
doing. Um, so they went and did their own stuff, and I think that is the white pill. That is the hopeful future that I see. To why while Disney continues to do the dumb shit that they're doing now, you're going to get a lot of people leaving, kind of like with Pixar. A lot of those people that left Pixar, so the
Mm-hmm.
original teams in Pixar didn't work on like are not working on the shit that you got now. A lot of people are going to go and create more independent stuff, do their own thing, and grow to be able to compete with Disney. So yeah, I'm all for it. Disney keep on fucking up, run all this shit to the ground, make every terrible decision that you can make. Just like Shag, Shag said somewhere like, what you say, crazy man. Yeah, Ryan Gosling's playing Malcolm X in a biopic. Like, let's get the race swap in all type of ways. Let's just say fuck everything that came before and just watch Disney burn.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
that
yeah.
so
Go
that
ahead.
there's no competition. We can rise up and make great shit that people can that they're thirsting for.
No, I mean it's like these companies want up without down, or they have a quarter and flip it and only think heads is gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
all this race swapping is gonna bite you in the ass at some point. And I tweeted out that Tiana gonna look like Cinderella if y'all keep playing around. Like I said, and when you're thinking about that renaissance that was happening in the 90s with Disney, they were also hiring top talent for voice acting. We had Jeremy Irons for Scar. You had Matthew Broderick for
Simba.
Simba. You had James Earl Jones for Mufasa. I forget the other guy that played that did Zazu's voice, but you had quality top talent for the voice acting. Even getting Robin Williams to voice Genie was like a stroke of genius.
Who the
And when
fuck
you
was
look at the
Zazu?
behind,
It was
I'm trying.
Mr. Beans. Who plays that dude?
Oh yeah,
I,
I know what you're talking about. I
I
forget
can't
his
think of his
name, but
name.
Mr. Bean though, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like that's top notch voice acting casting. And when you go behind the scenes, you'll see an entire orchestra in the
yeah.
room. So you can get the feel of the music. Everyone's playing off each other. The violin's getting its cues from the drums. You've got the flute getting its cues from the trumpet. And all that mixed with the actual singers that were hired to sing the songs, not the voice actors singing also. It all meshes together to get this great feeling, this crescendo that you feel. And so I remember the fact that someone else was saying on Twitter that the only song that Little Mermaid sings, from what I can recall, is Part of Your World. That's it. So if you'd hired Chloe Bailey to do the voice singing for that song and had another actress that actually looked like Ariel lip sync it, I'm fine with that because that's what we've been used to. All these animated versions rarely did the actors actually sing the part. Even when we're thinking of I Just Can't Wait to Be King, that wasn't Jonathan Taylor Thomas, that was Jason Weaver. And
Hmm.
so we've never had a problem with actual singers singing the song. It's the fact that you try to put the singers in the role of the actor, and the actor can't really act or does not look the part that
Yeah.
you're actually going to go back on it. And the fact that you spent all this money for Chloe Bailey to sing one song, to say that she has red hair but it's dreadlocks, that shit's going to be like drifting in the water like dirty seaweeds. Like,
Bro, fucking Beyonce for Nala to give her ass a song, and then she ended
fuck
up
out
what
of
she
here.
do? Elevated her career even more, if that was possible. I don't know, but like she ended up putting out a whole
It
fucking
did.
album based off
No
of The
one listened
Lion
to it.
King.
Right. Right. We said this streams before. When they had Tarzan, they're like, yo, Phil Collins, we don't need you to do any voice acting, but I want you to be in charge of the actual soundtrack. And I'll be damned if his songs didn't go hard when he got on those drums, because
Fucking
Phil Collins is
amazing.
a vocalist and a drummer. Like, that's his forte.
Bro
So
was
when you
able to
heard them drums, go ahead.
look, bro. I keep interrupting you. I'm just hitting on those points. Keep going. I
No, go
want you to
ahead.
keep going, but
No,
Phil
interrupt
Phil
me,
Collins
man.
had one song in there. What's the band chant? What was it? The camp. Something at the camp. But you know when Turk turned to
Zombies,
yeah,
Hobbs,
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
We had a whole song that was a hit and
No
no real fucking
words. With
words.
no words. No words. Who the hell else can just bring Ayo? Throw that typewriter in there.
Yeah, throw
Like,
that
wait,
typewriter.
what?
Hey man,
Hey, throw a typewriter.
hit that lamb, hit that glass on that lamb with that
You know
dingle
what
hopper.
I'm saying? Exactly. We got a whole song with no words out of it. And I will tell you one thing: if there's nothing else, when you heard "Strangers Like Me," when you
Mhm.
heard that dun, 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 you knew that there was movement. So they actually put his song to the movement that went with the video or the
Yeah.
movie. And so when you're hearing, you're like, okay, this is the part of the song where he's learning, he's feeling things out, but it's all kinetic. You don't have to really explain a lot because it's all happening. Whereas
Hmm.
with other movies, they're like, oh no, we need to slow down. We need to tell you because we don't think you're smart enough to understand what's going on. And it's like, yo, who's your focus group? Like
Yeah.
disaffected 40-year-olds? Stop. I bet you, for a child to be like, what's wrong with Ariel's hair? What's going on? If you brought actual your focus group of children to watch this movie, they'd be confused as hell. I'm an adult and I'm confused at what the direction of this movie is.
Yeah. And she's black for this movie, for this remake, but I guarantee everywhere else that you see Ariel, white girl, red hair. Because Disney
Right.
knows, they really know that that's their money maker. But to make this social justice or social identity politics statement, whatever, they're going to put that black girl there again to shield them from that criticism. But it's their equivalent of, hey, we down with the brown, like instead of what
That's an
the
that's an adult site. This sounds like an adult site.
I was about to say, I hope not, because I wasn't there, and I hope I'm not getting anybody to go there. But I think that there was an animated Tinkerbell movie that came out, and like
Okay.
I said, I pay attention. I didn't watch it, but I pay attention to what's going on, and that should have been the approach of the Little Mermaid. Instead of race swapping Ariel, they didn't race
Mm-hmm.
swap Tinkerbell. They just showed her diverse ass friends in that story and gave them a story to where they were all involved. And in the Little Mermaid, correct me if I'm wrong, you don't see her friends. I think her sisters show up. Did that happen?
Sure. Four or five sisters, yeah.
So you see her sisters, but you don't see her friends. In a remake, this could have been a perfect time where you can see her friend group and then their involvement. Either they're like, "Yeah, girl, go for the prince,"
Well,
or "No, stay here." What?
I was gonna say, well, the thing is again, you watched all of the Lion King spinoffs, right? I
Mm-hmm.
watched all the Little Mermaid spinoffs, and so she actually had a friend named Gabriella. I thought she was like Puerto Rican, but everyone said she could have been black. She was a person of color, and she was actually deaf. So she actually had a sign language octopus that would interpret for her. So
Mm-hmm.
that was it right there. You didn't have to make a movie about her, but she could have been there because she's actually in the series. It's canon. You check off all of your boxes,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, look, no, Gabriella was there. Hey, Gabriella, what should I do? She'd be like, it's okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
That's it. That could have worked, and
And
that's the. Go ahead.
and what I'm not seeing from this trailer, the animals with actual personalities and anthro or just with the human
Anthropomorphic features.
characteristics.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not exactly like walking and talking, but just like Flounder. Flounder didn't have to walk, but he talked. He did stuff. So
Yeah, if Flounder was a wimp, and but the thing is, like, he was her wimp, and he would follow
yeah,
behind her. He's like, you know what, Mermaid, what you call Ariel, all the way up to something. And you know what
yeah,
makes it worse? I guarantee you, the line that's gonna get taken out of this movie, which is my favorite line of the entire movie, because you know what that feeling is like when you're 14 and when you're 30. When you're 14, you're Ariel, but Daddy, I love him. And when you're
yeah,
30, you're Triton. You don't know him.
yeah,
I'll be so mad that line is gonna get taken out because I know they're gonna take it out because it's the you can, it's a dual feeling watching that again because you know how what that feeling is from both angles. And the thing is, like, if they're not going to say that, it's going to be like, well, now you're going to have to explain what Triton looks like. Now we got to explain what her mama look like.
Yeah.
When you do those things, the thing is, the problem is that we did this kind of race swap before. It technically wasn't a bad thing. Remember when Brandy was Cinderella?
And though they were also separate from Disney.
That was separate from Disney.
They were. So people don't have issues with the race swap.
No,
I think because they were separate from Disney and they weren't promoting black this, black that here,
right.
that
We
it was
just did it.
fine. We just accepted it. Okay, it
Well,
was good or it was not.
on top of that, this is the thing. Jason Alexander got theater training. Brandy was a performer, so you knew the song was going to be on point.
Hmm.
Who was it? Was it Whitney Houston that was the fairy godmother?
I don't know.
He had,
We
I
could
think
go
it was
over it
Whitney
with you.
Houston. I mean, I saw both. I think it was two parts, but I saw both. But the thing is, they told us like, hey, these are theater actors.
Yeah.
So literally in a musical, we hire people that were classically trained to be the characters, and that was it. You're like, oh, we've seen Jason Alexander sing. We know Brandy can sing. I forget what the Asian dude's name was that was supposed to be the prince, but we knew that everyone had theater credentials, and that's where it matters. And that's the problem that I have with these remakes now is you're putting race to the forefront, and I can't see the talent through that thick curtain of race.
So, and I guess we just all over the place, but we on Disney right now. And I will address the
Sorry,
chat. I'm gonna
guys.
get at y'all. Yeah, y'all got comments. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. But in that Lion King remake, everything was terrible about that shit except Nala, the voice actor for Nala, who was the girl that was in was it Get Out or Us or some shit? It was Us. The little black girl. I don't know her name, but she
Okay.
was she played Nala in the Lion King in the Broadway of the Lion King show. So you know what you were saying with the theater actors, Nala, the young Nala was the best actor in that remake. And
Yes.
also, I would say because although her lion didn't have any expressions, like she was only one part of a terrible ass, fucking movie.
Yeah.
Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the original young Nala was black as well, and you can tell because like that one scene where she was like the water hole, like she do her little neck thing, and I was like, hey, that's a little black girl right there. But I'm like to be able to get that to show through the lion that
Right.
that's what you appreciate stuff like that when the whole team was actually getting together to help create these characters and get them to
Right.
evolve to the point that they were, as opposed to what you see now, whereas just do your job, just read the
Yeah.
script. A lot of the time these people are not even in the same rooms. Like I watched behind the scenes of this Lion King, and Timon and Pumbaa were the only characters that were in the room together for the most part, which you can kind of tell because although they were garbage, they were one of, I said Nala was the best thing. They were also a somewhat, okay part of the movie, their interactions, but it was because you can tell that they were bouncing off of each other. It was Seth
Yeah.
Rogen and was it I can't think of that dude's name who played Timon, but they're both comedians, and like I said, they're in a room bouncing off each other, so you felt like these were actual characters having a conversation, as opposed to all of the others who they're separate, they're to themselves,
Separate.
saying lines.
No feeling.
No,
No
yeah,
connection.
yeah. Um, yeah. Let me go and address the chat. Appreciate
Go right
y'all.
ahead.
14 people. That's
I got to check in on the move anyway. Go ahead.
handle your business. Handle your business. Uh, Arno Lopez, bro. I don't know if you want me to wrap this shit or what, but I got you. I got you. I got you. You came to the black stream for it. Problematic status cactus, born from the fiery pits of planet Venus, coming out with a hot mixtape, Cyber Penis. May not be super religious, but a follower of Jesus. I'm your favorite, Arnold Lopez. Clap, 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 clap. What you coming in here with that, bro? What you got going on? But I appreciate you being up in here. This man, wow. Dempsey was talking to Ego. That was the premise of a distinguished gentleman. That Eddie Murphy movie. Name recognition got him elected. Hey, bro, name recognition that's not necessarily a bad thing, but if that person is not equipped to take on that role or whatever it is that they doing, don't do it. Beyonce is not a fucking voice actor. She just played Beyonce as Nala. Donald Glover, although he has acting range and talent, he didn't do the work to be Simba. He just was himself, just soft as hell in the movie. What up, Pops? He said, "Hell, hell, abomination, hell, ego." Pops, I'm glad you up in here. I was on Pop's stream just recently. This man gave me the opportunity to be on his channel. Man, I appreciate it. I think I say this a whole lot. I got into YouTube. One of the reasons I got into YouTube was to have the conversations, just good geek pop culture conversations with people. Pop's one of the folks, the content creators, to help make that happen. So, and I haven't been shouting anybody out, but I'm gonna address y'all again and say, but hey, subscribe to Pops. Please, people. I know it takes a little bit of work, but it ain't nothing but some little thumb moves, some little finger moves. Go subscribe to Pops. That's
Doing that now.
I like to see veterans in the game putting us youngins on knowledge. And Pops is one of those dudes. There's some other people, the Shagsworth. We got Zax. Yeah, go subscribe to those dudes. Yeah, Zax came right after him. Said Pops. Yep, what up? What up? What you say, Pops? And it's a new world, but that horrible live action Lion King made over exactly 1.6 billion. It makes the money because people are paying for the name, hoping, expecting the same experience. It's not happening, people. Give it up. They just put Lion King back in IMAX for a month. Bro, if they put the Lion King in IMAX for a month, I wouldn't go see it. But, because I don't want to give Disney any money, but moves like that. And that brings me to something else. We ain't got to stay right here for long. But the House of Mouse. This is how you can tell Disney don't care about creating or believe in its own characters. There aren't too many movies with Mickey Mouse in them already, and they're not doing shit with Mickey currently. But they know if you place his face, that head with them three circles on anything,
Mm-hmm.
on merchandise, it's going to sell. I I don't see how on Disney Plus we don't have a House of Mouse where Mickey is on stage. If y'all don't know, Mickey had a club to where he just showed cartoons. Folks was in there drinking, dancing, having fun, having a good time, watching cartoons, watching Disney shit. And the audience was all of the Disney characters. In a live action, or not live action, in a modern remake of House of Mouse, they can have Mickey up there on stage saying his little jokes, as a presenter. What is it? A host for the show.
Host,
Um,
MC.
Yeah, and he's just showing like, hey, here's this cartoon, and then you get like Disney sing-alongs. Then you had this song, or we show this clip of some movie. That's a a smart way to rehash or just show all of Disney's old shit before a purpose, because we're in the audience, and you can have like a Roger Rabbit, have a mix of cartoon and real people out there in the audience watching this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you can have somebody laughing, ha 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 ha. You could hell, Will Smith could be there on one episode, and then they could talk about how not saying he's a focus, but him being in the audience and bring attention to his version of the genie, whether or not it was better or worse,
Oh,
and you
yeah, I
have
see what you
actual
mean.
genie right there, like in the seat, standing next to Will or sitting next to Will Smith. Like, come on, bro. Like, really, that was your performance?
Oh, what are you doing, Noel? Oh, boy, it's
Like,
we're getting genie with it. Oh,
yeah, bro.
boy.
That would have been dope. That would have been something to see on Disney Plus. That would have been smart, as opposed to like the shit that they doing now. But I have to lurk for a while as I jump on the mower, talk hard, bros. We doing this for you, pops. We doing this for the
You,
old geeks, man. We trying to keep
if
it
you
going.
and if you get a chance, please drop your link so I can follow.
Uh, bro, like what? Look, I don't know how many episodes. It's 24 episodes, and we still haven't figured out how to just fucking make people mods. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do
We're
better.
working on it.
It's gonna happen. But thank you, pops. Hey, I do this for a lot of people. If you can't even listen to them or actually watch at the time, hey, just put it on. Just have it on in the background somewhere.
Yes, please do.
Get
Please do.
get that view. Get that. Put that like. All of that support, people. Is beautiful. Dempsey. They should advertise a sequel to Groundhog's Day, but just release the first movie again. I don't remember that movie. Like I know
It
I've
was
seen it.
basically it was Bill Murray. He kept dying and reliving the same day over and over and
Yeah,
over
like I
again.
seen it back in the day. I just don't remember
Yeah.
it or loved it.
So
Uh,
basically, you know all those movies that you see where the guy just repeats the same day after day after day.
yeah.
It basically they get all that from Groundhog Day. Like that's
Okay.
where it all comes from for the most part. So, but yeah, pretty good movie. Bill Murray's fantastic.
Wish I could be. He's singing it. Ho, you part of the remake for See Yourself Out. Yeah, bro.
Oh
She
damn,
she part of that woke Disney world. Look, I told y'all when I buy Disney, when I take over, I'm going to put all of this shit in a file, a woke file, and I'm not going to delete it. I want it to be there to 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 shame it. And so everybody, I want everybody in Disney to see this was us before. We're not doing this shit again. You see this? We're
bro.
not making these mistakes. I'm not going
I
to
can
change the
see
name. None of that.
I can see you just having Chris Hansen style interviews. Hey, is this
Yeah.
where it's supposed to be? Hello, what are you doing here? Is this for the interview for the new movie? Hi, I'm Abomination AJ. Let me have you sit down here. You said you were here for an interview?
Yeah.
And just read off all the terrible mistakes they've made. Just
And then, so what were you expecting with this Lion King remake? They were like,
we ch-
we just wanted to just modernize the story. That's all. It was nothing. We weren't gonna do anything.
just a reimagining, just a
It's like
reimagining. I
so
well I well,
we
well I
both
read your
battling
Twitter.
for the joke.
We read your Twitter profile, and would you like
Yeah,
us to read it out to you loud? I mean, that's not that couldn't be me. That I got
yeah.
hacked. That wasn't me. That wasn't me. I didn't say those things.
Look, so what is this pitch? Make Ariel black. What's that about? Yeah. So yeah, the joke kind of died, but
I
there
just
we go.
no,
We're gonna end it right there.
I just wanted to reimagine it for a broader base. Well, did you know that most Black people did not like this, and that we generally are against this? Well, I mean, you know, it's just I just thought we could just have fun with it, you know, and just see
This
what
nigga
happens.
still going.
Fine, fine.
I thought
It's
you.
gonna have to be
I
a
thought
skit. That's gonna be a skit one day. We'll have to
I
turn that
thought
into
you
a
was gonna
skit.
keep going after that.
I
Let me
was,
address
I
the
was.
chat. Let me address the
I didn't see
chat, bro.
Rob.
Look,
Okay,
we got a
fine, my bad.
whole line like this, and I'm only this way done with the chat. But this be the dude telling me,
Go
"Hey,
ahead.
bro, let's stay on topic. He showed me too long." I'm just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. All right, Dempsey. Darker allows for lower cost CGI. Yep, and to hide their mistakes. Vistra, what up, Vistra? Vistra, again, I always seeing this. About to say this man, this person, this whatever. The words I use are gender neutral. But another one of these people that's you see in everybody chat, always commenting, always supporting. So nice to glad to have people like that following us as well, subscribe, supporting. This is Ryan Kendall said on the neurotic Nooner that she looks like a hammerhead. Exactly. It feel me.
Damn.
She do, bro. And she doesn't look like that in real life. So it's just
No.
wild that they did that and just like it's like, all right, fuck it. I don't think there are multiple takes going on at Disney. They're just like, let's just do it. All right, we're done. That's a wrap. Mike has bad knees. What up, Mike? Again, another one of those
Hey.
supporters for everybody. This is like the 500 means nothing to me, kinda in a way. Is it? I'm just not putting so much stock into it. But when I see people who come from like Young Ripper, Geeks and Gamers, Nerdrotic, all of those dudes that kind of pioneered this stuff in a way, when I see them
Yeah.
coming over into our chat, I'm just like, damn, bro, you fucks with me like you fucks with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just glad that I can provide value to you people, to y'all,
Yeah.
in this pop culture space. So
Yes.
yeah. What up, Mike has bad knees? Fix those knees, bro. Get them stronger. She got those hammerhead eyes. Hey, the furries are all for it. You ever see furry art? They be fucking animals with no legs out here. How does singing work underwater? I don't know, bro. It happened before though, but they don't have gills. So yeah, like what is their how is
Should
that
be
happening?
just air bubbles hit the surface.
look, they shitting on her eyes, right? Y'all are shitting on this place. She look like Water Cruise in the Harry Potter. God damn. I actually like her singing. I'm a sucker, I guess. No, I think her singing is pretty fine. I think she's a great performer. Um, it's just like, why waste her talent on a race swap Ariel? Give her her own fucking character. Make her the
Right.
best friend of Ariel. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Word,
It's okay
word.
in animation, but there's some uncanny valley stuff going on in live action. Yeah, if anything, they desexualize her. Yeah, I feel you. And I thought they was gonna go all for it, just make them clams even smaller. There was gonna be some little
Yo,
pearls on the
I don't
nipple.
mean to, bro. I was gonna say, do you even think Sebastian's gonna be in this?
Nah,
Man, that's okay. I'm
and
gonna let to
because
see, man.
I
Go
think that
ahead.
fish was just Flounder. I think he was there. Correct me, bro. You seen it? I think Flounder was present while she was singing that song. So to see that fish twice, and as she was swimming up, like he was following her, like you said, Flounder always following up behind Ariel. I don't think the same way that John Favreau distanced himself from the fantastical elements of it was like we want to make it more real. Although you still got him fucking singing on this journey, so it's like how real can you really make it?
Can you be? Wait,
Yeah,
well, I think part of the issue is the fact that in every Disney animated movie, you had the moral conscience, and it was usually the older guy that was there. You know, you had Zazu for Lion King, and you're supposed to have Sebastian for
yeah.
for the little for Ariel. Go ahead, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Ariel. What up, Max? I was on the stream with Max and Pops, good people. She said The Lion King is her favorite Disney movie as well. Probably, I don't know if she said her favorite movie ever. But Max would love to get you on the stream, talk to you about it. Look, I'm one of these grown ass men that they talk about, these Disney adults. Ryan Kendall said Disney adults. I'm calling him out. Ryan Kendall said Disney adults, peace sitting down. I guess he talking about the males. And you know what? Fuck it. When I wake up in the morning and I don't feel like
Wait.
standing up, swinging that thing over the toilet seat, I sit down, son, and peace.
It
I
could be a
don't give a damn.
separation.
I don't give a damn. Yeah. So I am one of those Disney adults. Um,
Mhm.
virtual hug. Look, I don't understand internet speak. You got the little colors going on. If you hugging,
Yeah.
yeah, if you hugging us, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Hearts and
Thank
stuff.
you.
Hearts.
Glad you here. Glad you here, Max. Like the OG Mermaid better. Yup, yup, yup. All right, keep going, keep going. The new Pinocchio looked like even more trash than Little Mermaid. The lovely Sherry, you up in here? Did I miss you? I see Max talking to you. I see Max talking to you. Nosferatu. Look, y'all, this is real diversity right here. This is inclusion. This is everybody.
E.
I'm a fucking werewolf, and this vampire sought he was like, I like that dude. I'm gonna subscribe to that dude. I want to be, you know what I'm saying, connected with that dude. Nosferatu, I'm glad you here, bro. Showing love for the vampires. You making me
Word,
think
word.
twice about vampires, bro. I'm racist against vampires, but I might change because you might be my window into that world, son. Appreciate you though. Appreciate you. Cannoli Sasquatch. What's up, fellas? Great stuff,
Yo.
bro. We just too I don't know. We just bitching about Disney, but you can tell we passionate, bro. I'm gonna stand on that. I only talk about things I really care about, and you can tell the difference between people faking emotion or conjuring up feelings about something as opposed to people that genuinely care about this.
Exactly.
So yeah, like I said, these folks that saying like, do adults, do grown ass men really care about the Little Mermaid? Yeah, motherfucker, we here.
Hell yeah.
We standing on it.
Yeah.
We
We
standing
will
on it.
pull up on you too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, the lovely Sherry is up in here.
Hey.
All right. Not a fan of the singing. I like her voice acting, but that was not the song I remember. I doubt I would like any remake. Exactly. When if I'm gonna get a remake, I need to hear the fluctuations in the voice, the pauses, all that. I need everything just to fucking sing. The only extra you need to add into the show is just more into the movie is more scenes that actually fit within the context of everything that's going on. Just give me more. When that's the complaint of a movie, I want more. You did something right there. You did what you needed to. That was an accomplishment. And people mad
Word,
at you because you
word.
ain't giving them more. Nosferatu, I love the Lion King. Pumbaa's my ride or die. I feel you. Is it because you
When
like the?
I was a young warthog. Sorry.
You should have set me up for it, bro. You should have been Timon
I was,
when he
bro,
was a young warthog. Then,
When he was a young hug.
when
When
all it
I
was
was
a
a
nigga, it's
Go ahead, you
mine.
got
You
it.
threw the alley to
Oh,
forget it. Oh, no, forget it.
we gotta work on comedic timing, guys.
All right, y'all. All right, keep going, keep going. We done failed 2 jokes, or we didn't end up early enough. We gonna get better.
Exactly. We've
You,
was it?
you,
Go ahead.
AVR, you like the animated series? I did too. I did too. It was
Pretty
not
decent.
like the other ones where it was like more story. It was just focused on Timon and Pumbaa and just having fun, just weird shit. Like they even interacted with humans from time to time. So that was just a fun time. But yeah, Sharp Tooth, was that because I said Land Before Time earlier? What up, John? Hey, John, bro, go follow John. John, he got a YouTube and Odyssey. Follow us on Odyssey as well. Ego, you got to get your Odyssey. I have an Odyssey. I'm not dropping links, so y'all got to
I
put
need
in the
to.
work to go do that. But John, early in the content creation game, look, I'm not one to talk. I can't say I see something in you, son. You gonna be great. I can't do all that, but he talks about a lot of the, I don't know what 5E is, but there's something, I don't know,
Mhm.
the super nerds know that he's one of the D&D nerds that I laugh at, but I do love that y'all love it, and I actually like seeing people play and do that RPG tabletop stuff. Like the Geeks and Gamers got me into like liking that. So I like John videos because he explains that stuff to like normies, um
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you can tell he's passionate about that, as well as I think you're writing some books, John. But there you go. Subscribe to him. I hope
Yeah.
it does something for you. Again, if we had links to drop, I would, but we'll figure it out. We're gonna get better. The Jungle Book live action was fine, good actually, but this, I disagree, Zach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disagree. I hated that Jungle Book remake, bro. Go watch Mowgli on Netflix. Go watch that, and I guess you'll kind of see why I'm just like, Disney, you're trash. Gordon, good brother. What up, fellas? What up, chat? Yep.
You.
Look at
He always
Dempsey,
goes
the
hard on
secret of
Tim.
them. Yep. Yep.
That was
Yep.
dope.
Yep. Sean, y'all, god damn, y'all filling my spirit up with so much
Thank you,
joy,
guys.
so much glee. Hercules.
Oh,
Sean,
my baby Hercules.
what up, Sean? Speaking of making things, have you seen Shad's book yet? I've seen it.
Mm.
I know he's promoting it. I got the link. I got the tab up somewhere. I'm paying bills right now, but as soon as I get some extra cash, I'm copping it. I will be copping it. I copped
Word.
Gabe L. Taib's book, True Justice American Way. I got Ethan Van Sciver's book. I've been looking at more independent creators, trying to see what's this store who I'm about to spend money on. So it's
I was
happening.
gonna say that Ethan Vascar is also releasing Cyberfrog action figures. So if you're into
I
action figures, I
saw,
heard he's doing a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna cop one of those as soon as it
I
drops.
saw that.
I'm in there for that. Go ahead.
Yeah, that thing looked beautiful. Fucking robot
Yeah.
frog dude thing. I got the book. I haven't even opened it. I said I was going. I'm gonna open it. That's gonna be my first independent review.
Okay.
Independent comic creator review. So I'm gonna say that for that.
I was gonna say,
Uh,
if you guys are trying to figure out where to start comic books, I actually dropped a video about that a few days ago. So whether
yep,
you're a
yep.
vet that's kind of disinterested or just getting started out in comics, the latest video that I have up gives you some choices between DC, Marvel, and some of the independents.
So even though you're not a mod, from I think from your phone or from whatever, you just from your channel, copy the
You know, let me do
the
that.
link.
Yeah, I'll do that now. Let me do that now.
Yeah, bro.
Go on.
What is you good for? Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Good, y'all.
Yeah, Max, that's what I was talking about. Hell yeah, my favorite animated Disney movie of the era. So yeah, I don't know if she was saying it's her favorite movie of all time, but definitely favorite animated movie. I feel you, Max. I feel you.
Word, word.
Rowan Atkinson, that's his name. There you go, lovely Sherry. See,
Bro,
see,
thank you.
because
Thank
you
you.
in the chat today, you just gave us that knowledge, that information that we had, but we just couldn't pull it out. But that's what y'all in the chat for, to call us out when we saying some dumb shit, critique, provide more insight, information, have fun, all that good stuff. Glad you're here. Glad you're here. I have a feeling my man AJ is a Kingdom Hearts fan. Why you say that, son? Because of that fucking Kingdom Hearts 2 guide that I pulled from yeah, bro. I love Kingdom. Hey, hey, oh my goodness. Hey, that's a whole nother conversation I'm gonna have to have. Bro, you're making me like vampires even more, Nosferatu. But yeah,
Yeah.
and for y'all that don't know, Kingdom Hearts was Man, let me pull this bad boy up.
Why
So
not?
this was Square Enix's game that they mixed. They created this world to where Square Enix characters and Disney characters like crossed over. And now this is wild because this is two. This is not one. But this game was special to me because I watched my dad. I grew up watching my dad play the Final Fantasies on the PS1, and then over into the PS2. So I didn't play the Final Fantasies myself, but I watched my dad play all of the ones that he played. And when Kingdom Hearts came out, it was my opportunity to play my own RPG, JRPG, but with Disney characters. Like
Okay.
you see Sora fighting with Donald and Goofy, and you know what I'm saying? They out there kicking ass. And when I saw my dad like fucking he summoned Simba. So Simba came out and was helping Sora fight. And bro, those the type of moves that I don't think these companies are trying to make. Like actually being creative to just really just go for it, just try something. Uh but yeah, Kingdom Hearts, bro, that's I'm going to say it's one of my favorite gaming franchises, if not my favorite gaming franchise, but it should have stopped at two. Like I like the handheld games, but three fucking suck, and I didn't even play it. I'm just gonna be honest. But
Wow.
when you go from badass Sora from with drive forms, and then you see in Kingdom Hearts 3, they ride like it was more marketing for Disney. That's all Disney
Okay.
about is just content. Like Sora's ultimate moves was riding Disney theme park rides. Like him, Donald Goofy in a fucking teacup spinning around, hitting enemies, riding on a roller coaster and shit. And I'm just like, what the fuck is this? And then they got all the Disney princesses in there. Like that's not an issue. They was Kingdom Hearts been doing that, but like I heard the Frozen World was a fucking remake of the movie in a way where they definitely played the whole song that Let It Go. I was like, bro, I
Oh
can't do
wow.
that. I can't have no part of that, man.
Wow. I got you.
All right, I'm gonna speed through the rest.
All right,
The
go
new
ahead.
Disney takes what we hold dear and bastardize it, making a nightmare. Yup, yup, yup.
Great.
Anybody else that bottom line is this movie isn't necessary? Nope, nope, nope.
All right.
Disney used to put things into the vault. Now it is all content all the time more. Hell yeah, Disney got me when I was young. It was
Yeah.
like, get it soon. It's going into the Disney vault. I
Oh,
was like, hell no, I ain't gonna never be able
forever.
to. They right. I thought I'd never be able to buy these movies again, and now they just sitting on the shelves in Walmart. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it. Let me collect because Disney Plus, y'all
Exactly.
know they taking away content and deleting stuff. So
Exactly.
get your physical media, people.
Please.
They will
Please.
erase history to justify anything that they doing now and tell you like now we're revolutionizing things. Now we're doing stuff. Like, nah, bro, y'all
No.
been doing that shit. Ego,
No.
you get the same thing with the Goofy movie. When you're 14, you side with Max, let him go to the party. When you're 30, you with Goofy. Just want to go fishing with his boy.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Lake Destiny. It's all you want.
I feel that. Raxus, I don't really care about the
Praxis.
race swap. I care that Disney keeps trying to use races just a selling point. Yeah, agreed.
Agreed.
But I care about the race swap because that wasn't Ariel. I want these characters to stay who they fucking were. If they would have changed Buzz Lightyear black in that movie, that would have been a fucking issue. Like, nah, don't race swap established characters. But yeah, I feel you, Raxus. I feel you. Appreciate you being here.
Hmm.
Um, keep going, keep going. Uh, oh, Max said, loving the discussion. Thank you,
Thank you.
Max.
Thank you. Thank you.
Uh, if you pick back, we need to make all the advertising about the race. Yeah, don't use them as your shield. I agree. If they were like, I see
Exactly.
people saying like the dude who played Kingpin, what was it? I don't know. Michael Clark Duncan, is that the guy? But I don't. They didn't promote that movie on that. Like, and you can say that these movies are not promoting this. It's just headlines doing it. But bro, these folks getting exclusives and Disney telling them what to talk about. Highlight this, highlight this. So I feel you. If you just race swap somebody and didn't say anything about it, I wouldn't look at you funny, Disney, as a company. I would,
Right.
that would take points off or it'll be a negative to me, but I wouldn't look at the company like they're dirty, disgusting, insidious, and whatnot. If they didn't promote it, they just like, oh, this is it. This is happening.
Hmm.
The Lion King was not the first of the remakes. I know Jungle Book came before because they was highlighting, well, John Favreau did the Jungle Book remake, so we bring them back for the Lion King. And I can't say for sure if I think Aladdin came before those as well, but Beauty and the Beast. So no, it wasn't the first. Um, Disney is going to be losing its license on Steamboat Willie pretty
Yeah,
soon.
yeah.
Um, so I don't know what that means though for like Mickey
So,
Mouse.
so basically, the initial iteration of Mickey Mouse was Steamboat Willie, and so
Hmm.
that came out about 75 years ago. So the way that copyrights and intellectual property works is 70 years after I think the inception, it becomes public domain. At that point, anybody can use Steamboat Willie. You can't use
Right.
Mickey Mouse because Mickey Mouse came later, but you can use
Right.
Steamboat Willie. Just
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying. I don't know what that means for Mickey Mouse, but like how do they really feel about Steamboat Willie being lost or like people getting rights to that? Like fucking the Winnie the Pooh. Like people can do stuff with that. It's like, does Disney really care? Because Disney don't
right,
seem to care about their own shit, that came
right.
before. So yeah. I get you. I just don't know what it means for them or if they even care. Mickey and them was drinking. I can't say for sure they was drinking. There was food and beverages. Okay, I'm just
Hmm.
saying in the modernized version, why not give them a little glass with a little olive in it? You know what I'm saying? A little umbrella in the cup. We could say
Don't look at
things
my cup,
without saying them.
kids.
Oh, this not for the kids, fellas.
Oh boy.
All right. I gotta go because y'all wild in the chat. Look at Mike. He said I have this on while I'm cleaning up around the house. He ain't even trying to talk to us,
Thank
bro.
you.
He just giving us the support. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Keep going. See if there's anybody new. Y'all saying some good
All right.
stuff. Bro, I can't animate. I went to art college, and animation take a whole lot of fucking work. I did realize though that the animators don't exactly create the art. You have illustrators or people who design the characters, and then animators just do the work to make a move. So going through school, that's when I switched my major from animation to illustration because I wanted to do more concept stuff. Like I wanted to see my characters on the screen. I didn't want to make somebody else's characters move. So I'll probably learn animation at some point. I don't know. I don't. Mm. Uh, you say this a lot, Nosferatu, Gator. I don't know what that means. Tell me the reference, bro. Tell me the reference so I can be in on the joke when you spam that shit in my chat.
Mhm.
uh,
I think that's
let me see. Let me
everything
see.
there.
Make Gator Paul AJ is better than Lion King and Titanic combined. I don't know what Gator is, bro.
No, it is either.
Flash it up in here. That's another.
Okay, I was gonna say for this one, Flounder is a sim. I don't know if it came up in the chat, the YouTube chat, but I said Flounder is definitely a member of Ariel's OnlyFans.
Okay, so you don't think Flounder is the I'm not gonna say gay best friend. I'm not gonna go
Nah,
that
Flounder's
far.
trying to get in there. I'll be Ariel. I mean, maybe you should look at the things that are on the in the ocean floor. Maybe someone's just been inside you since the very beginning. You know, someone that Triton actually likes, and that that Sebastian trusts. This is your
Look,
boy,
I
Flounder.
think so. If you say he's trying to get in there, I'm fine with
Yeah.
it because the way fish mate, the female lays the eggs and the male
Yep.
fertilizes them.
Yep.
So if he trying to be the one to fertilize them eggs, I ain't mad at you, Flounder.
Exactly.
She also a
Exactly.
princess too. He said, "I'm trying to assert myself. I'm trying to pull a Game of Thrones move here. I'm trying to get in."
Ah, damn.
That Flounder in the trailer is for Member Berry's sake. See, I'm pretty sure that was Flounder,
Yep.
man.
It
He
sucks.
wasn't even bright yellow with the blue stripage. He was a basic ass
That's what I'm
fucking
exactly
fish.
basic. Basic.
Snow Dub, y'all. This is my issue. It's the fucking chat. It's y'all. It is y'all. Y'all keep going hard, and I gotta address it. Snow Dub. That's another channel that y'all need to subscribe to.
E-
God damn, go check them out. When the puppets asked me to come on their show, I was like, wow, I gotta talk to puppets. This is weird. This is, this is a whole nother experience. But they've been good dudes. They've been chill. No pun intended for Snow Dub because he's a fucking snowman. But good peoples, y'all.
Word, word, word,
Um,
word.
All right. Going through C4C, C4C. What up? I'm late. It's all right, bro. We at hour and
No,
12 minutes. We'll keep going.
you right on
But
time.
AJ, not mermaid related. What is your martial arts background? Bro, I went to so I took Taekwondo, but my instructor was knowledgeable of other martial arts. I only got to I forgot what is my belt. I've seen other people have different belt rankings or different orders. What my fucking belt said? I don't know. I don't know. I can't even remember the last belt I got. It was a long time ago, and I can't even say it was legit martial arts. Like I was in there like on some Cobra Kai shit. He was my instructor was a black belt, and he had created his own organization, but it was also like some Christian martial arts as well. Like we was doing Bible study as well to make sure that
Yeah.
we were good people practicing martial arts and not just going out there
Mhm.
kicking ass. But he also taught me a little bit of boxing, some jujitsu, some groundwork, but that's about it. But I do
I would.
want to,
Well, no, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
but I am planning on taking martial arts more seriously because I wanted to go into Muay Thai, and I found a couple of gyms here in San Antonio that I'm going to be checking out because I'm trying to strike with them knees and elbows, son. But I'm
I was,
always practicing on my bag over there, like I'm always practicing keeping my flexibility and make sure I can actually pull off the moves and kicks and whatnot.
as I say, the martial arts background that I have also is with Godfist. It's kind of like what AJ was saying. The martial artist that was working on Hongai, and he wound up coming up with his own system. So if you guys are ever in the Northeast, you're gonna want to hit up Justin Ice with for Godfist training. It's in one of the videos that I did previously about self defense. But yeah, I definitely need to get back into it now that I relocated. I'm with it. I'm with AJ on that one.
Yeah, yeah, Snow Dub. Like that's even when I didn't even work out seriously, I was always practicing my flexibility because I don't know, bro. I pride myself on it. I'm more naturally flexible than a lot of dudes. uh, my parents ain't promote or do anything with that when I was younger. Like really, make me y'all get what I'm saying. So hey, fuck it. I still got it in my older age. So make some happen.
You didn't really miss much, man. Damn near all homeschool kids, no taekwondo. I'm not lying, bro. I'm not lying. I was
Yeah,
homeschooled till I was 13. I know the shits. Like half the kids in your class was homeschooled too.
yeah. I was told this was the woman queen stream flaccid, bro. Fuck no. This is not what this is. I don't know what you're talking about. This is the Disney princess stream. All right, and
We
we
gonna
bitching, we whining like some princesses right now, bitching about these princesses. So if you're gonna come in here and troll, then make it more accurate. I'll take
we
that one.
might we might throw that up in the one shots though. I know it's one we definitely discussed the Woman King about a few episodes ago. We'll have to throw that back up in the one shots channel.
Okay. Indeed, I write indie fantasy novels to be published soon. So yeah, John, he working on them books. Mowgli was much better than the Jungle Book remake, but it was also more serious. Agreed. And that's what yeah, yeah, I liked Mowgli. And that was one thing that I could say for the Lion King because those in the remake, because those lions looked more real. When they actually did get into a fight, you was like, "Oh shit, I'm watching two lions fight."
Right.
So Mowgli actually it took a more serious route of a boy being in a fucking jungle with wild animals. So you see that. You see that. Hunters get involved. You see that. Gotta get going. Why you leaving us, Max? She loving the conversation. Keep at it. We going. We going strong. All right. If there's nobody else new, Kingdom Hearts is straight magic. Yep. Brother Grimm played the handheld Kingdom Hearts where you had a car system fight, hated it, beat it out of spite. Yeah, bro. I hate Chain of Memories. It's fucking stupid. Kingdom Hearts always talking about we'll always be best friends as long as you're in my heart. And then every other fucking game, he fucking losing the memory of these characters. You got to remember them all over again. So yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. I'm speeding through. I'm not ignoring y'all. I see you. Muay Thai is rough, my man. Most of them don't even really spar because they fight so often. Understood, understood. That's my shit though. I'm gonna get into it.
Mhm.
Um, if I can get time set, I would like to get into Brazilian Jiu Jitsu. Yep, yep.
It's nice. A little
Maruda
expensive, but it's
Chan,
good.
what up? What up? Glad you up in here.
MTC.
Lethway is even more crazy than Muay Thai. You can use headbutts and a knockout doesn't end the fight.
What the damn?
Yeah.
Straight
Cool.
Kumite.
All right, so we caught up. Thank y'all for
Yeah.
bearing with me. But I like the chat though.
Yeah.
I like the chat. When it's 1,000 of y'all in here at some point, I ain't gonna be able to talk to everybody. I'm gonna hate that part of it with more people. But while I can, I will address because again, that's what we're here for to have conversations
Right,
with
right.
y'all. With y'all. Do we got anything else we want to talk about on
No,
Disney?
no. I mean, I want to jump straight into the chat melee, bro. I'm excited about this one.
Oh, the chat melee. Okay, okay. So
Yeah.
let me see if I can find a way to segue into that.
Give me a second.
Because if y'all saw me on what I posted on Twitter, well, you know what? While he's not here, I will go ahead and share it, and I'll share it for y'all. All right. So talking about Disney, Disney Plus has a real issue of actually creating content worth watching that will stick with this generation or make us older adults even care about. Disney Plus was the perfect opportunity for them to bring all of their old catalog over, but really go hard at creating, like I said, creating new content. It's developing some of these newer superheroes as opposed to just throwing them in movies and saying like, oh, they have a series coming out on Disney Plus. And Marvel is killing it at the MCU, is dying, but that was something that all of us comic book fans were excited about in the beginning. Seeing this comic book cinematic universe with Marvel characters. And DC is trying to recreate that or to get that same enthusiasm about their movies or develop a big world connected comic book universe cinematically. But I think instead of chasing after Marvel, DC should just dominate the streaming service with a DC animated comic book universe. And we can get some movies to go to the theaters, like you see with the Dragon Ball Super, like with those movies coming to theaters. Like do that. Give us a series and then have us a movie in theaters every so often to check out. But I'm going to play this clip because if y'all have seen Young Justice, it was a shit show. Season 1 and 2 were fucking great. Season 3 start going downhill. Season 4, not only did they make it go all the way downhill, but they hit rocks on the way down. So this scene right here, which Teen Titans Go, a lot of people hate it because they do a lot of joke stuff where they're serious. Sometimes they acknowledge what the fans want, but then they go back to this childish shit that you see right now from Robin. But I'm gonna show y'all this clip. But in a DC animated universe, this is the type of stuff that we could have gotten. I'm gonna play that clip. Epic. Backstory is the Teen Titans went to Zack Snyder to get him to direct their 365th episode. Uh, and this is what I don't know if Zack Snyder directed this little clip or whatever, but this is the type of stuff that we could have gotten. Let's go wild and get food. Let's go.
Yo.
Where did the rain come from? Who cares? The rain makes this battle look way more epic.
Damn.
Tell me, Darkseid, do you bruise easily?
Robin, wake up, Robin. Wake-
All right, so I stopped sharing that. But
Oh man.
the point of me showing that was if comparing that to Young Justice, like I said, in their final season, and Raxus, he said, I only saw the original run. I take it, I should not go back and watch the later seasons. No,
Right.
you should not. The
No, please
last
don't.
season, the 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 agenda pushing, whatever they was trying to do, whatever, I don't know. But You had the addressing of the LGBT community, so you had a whole lot of gay shit in there. They immediately killed Superboy, supposedly. They made Beast Boy depressed. Who else was in it? So Aquaman, who was Aqualad, he's gay. He's not, and there's no issue with them being gay. It was that
Right.
the show focused so much on that. Like Ego was saying on the previous stream, there was one point where Lagan is in a fucking polyamorous relationship, and something happens to where the Atlantis being attacked, or Poseidon, their city where they're at, and he's out, and then he sees it happen. He goes back. He was like, "My wife and my husband's in there," or some shit. Like stuff like that happens
Right.
throughout this season. And like I said, Beast Boy is depressed, and for the whole season, he's just wallowing. He's just pitiful, as opposed to what great entertainment does, or superhero-ness. You see a character, sure, they have their little pit, their fall where they're down, but you see them come back up. You see them overcome all of these obstacles and be great again. And
Hmm.
that did not happen in this season whatsoever. And this scene right here from this joke ass Teen Titans Go show, kind of like how
Hmm.
I think I think these companies know what we want, and the bold ones will say, "I'm going to give you a taste of it," but like when you see the bait and switches with Marvel, like we know this is what you want to see, but this is what we're going to give you. And I'm like, how much of a like why you got to keep slapping us across the face like that? But yeah, instead of, and my purpose or sole focus was the Beast Boy in that scene, because of the difference. It would have made been more powerful or impactful for me to see if Beast Boy was depressed because Superboy died and he didn't want anybody else to die on his team. He's a kid that's dealt with a lot of death, but you see that character overcome that. And if he was actually in a fight, or saw the need for him to be a superhero again, see that you can sit there and bitch and cry all day, but shit's still happening out here, bro. Like, get it together, however they want to spin that. And to see dude go back to being this superhero, this wild boy, because Beast Boy already, he deals with his trauma by being the comedic relief, by joking. So that's already his character. We don't have to dwell on the worst parts of Beast Boy just to talk about mental health, because that's the hot topic, one of the hot topics right now. I see you itching, bro. What you got?
No, I was gonna say technically, from what you're saying, it would have been a deeper conversation had you shown him acting out with even more comedy. I know that you made it. They made him so he was seemingly reckless until Connor died, but even afterwards, you could have seen him trying to joke more with things that technically weren't funny. The fact that we knew that his parents died, and the blood transfusion is what turned him into Beast Boy, but he was still joking. What's harder to losing your parents before you turn 15? If you lose your bro, it'll fuck you up. But the problem I have is the fact that you told us that Black Canary's character was a counselor, and the fact that she was always there to counsel them from even season one on. Like, hey, Connor, you're the clone of Superman. That can't be a good thing. Or McGann, I know technically the version of you that we see isn't the version that you really are. Those
Hmm.
were deep, nuanced conversations we had in season one. So we have an expectation that before things become a problem, the Justice League is smart enough to employ a counselor that sees these things and addresses them. And the fact that we've got maybe 9 episodes in, I couldn't take it anymore. Like, where the fuck is Black Canary trying to say, hey, Beast Boy, this isn't a good thing. You're missing missions, you're on medication, you suffered another great loss. What is going on? And until we get this addressed, you can't go back out.
Yeah, they should have addressed that early on in the season, as opposed to seeing him like that the entire time. But also, I think current entertainment suffers from a whole lot of needless exposition. They don't know how to tell story without literally telling us the story. And kind of like how with they addressed it with Superboy, thinking that he was just hot shit. He was untouchable, and Canary whooping his ass in
Yeah.
the I don't know first or second season. But they address
It
stuff
was
like that. Like us comic book fans have no issue with a woman taking a man down a peg if he's getting too up there, too arrogant, and is becoming a liability for the team because of their arrogance. But and now maybe this is not the best way to deal with depression, but if Black Canary would have actually got Beast Boy into a training like simulation, like Professor X would get them in the danger
yeah.
room. It's like all your feelings that you got, let's channel that into some actual work that can make you better. And if she had a session with him to where they're fighting, and she's having that conversation with him, so like, how does this make you feel, Beast Boy? He's like I can't save everybody, and he's getting
Hmm.
enraged, and you see that, and she's
It
composed, and
morphs. Yeah, and he morphs to
and you
different. And he
see
morphs to
him
different animals. Yeah.
right, and you see his mental issues being shown through his animals, but he's
Yeah.
still trying to fight, and she's addressing that. Like I said, they could have you can these stories or these messages that they're trying to push right now with current entertainment, you can do that because they've
Right.
already been there. So it's real fucked up when you got these people coming over into our spaces telling us we have issues.
Right.
um like with the Lion King, like I said this in my video, you could have had strong woman agenda with that instead
Hmm.
of making Beyonce fucking giving her songs and all this type of shit. Well, how about we see Sarabi training the female lionesses because they are the warriors. That's what I mean by a remake. Give me a little extra that stops my mind from wondering these things. If we would have seen Sarabi training Nala and other lionesses, I would have been like, oh, okay, that's cool.
How
That's
to
dope.
train?
I
Yeah.
like to see that. So you could have had strong woman agenda with what's already established because it was there. Kovu, the Dark Lion, trying not to be Scar. His redemption story of the Pride Lands hating him. Cause you look like Scar, bro. You was the dude that came and took everything from us. And he's like, but that's not me. I don't want to be like that.
Right.
I'm trying to show I'm a good person. Like you could have had that. You can have all of this shit in what we have now. Like I'm pretty sure comic book fans would have loved to have seen a She-Hulk, a well-adapted She-Hulk series. It the Hulk didn't even have to be there,
Nope.
But if they were, I would have loved to see that cousin relationship, get them throwing them gamma fists, whooping ass. But instead, you get her telling Hulk like her life is harder than he is, and all this type of shit. It's just who's in control? Who's this shit
Mhm.
for? What are y'all doing?
Exactly. All right. You ready to jump in, man?
Am I ready to jump in?
Yes. Oh no, to the melee, bro.
Oh, okay. Let me address the chat real quick, and then we're gonna
All
pop that
right. All
question.
right.
We're gonna pop that
Cool. Cool.
question
Cool.
on here.
Cool. 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 All right. I'm
uh,
ready, man.
what you say? Zach's Beast Boy can only change into a tiger, and he's Chinese. I've seen tigers, bro. I'm not touching that. AJ, you need to create your own version of Lion King, right, bro? I appreciate that. Hey,
You got
I
ideas.
yeah, like I got ideas. I'm not the best writer. Me and Ego are working on something. I've given him my ideas. He's helping me to better develop them into a great story. But you know how realistically is it that I own Disney? Not really. Maybe if I put my books out and pull a young Ripper and make a bunch of fucking millions, then I could
Yeah.
see that happening. Um, but yeah, for sure, I would love to take over Disney and figure out how can we adapt what y'all already had. How can we create this material that we grew up with, that we love, and adapt it for a younger audience? But yeah, that's all right, chat. So the question is, the conversation. Do you want to give it to him?
Oh hell yeah, bro. Hold on a second. Can we give one here? What was God? And there we go. All right. All right. So we were thinking about this a lot about a few days ago. We were thinking of a kind of a melee of sorts, and we wanted to involve you and y'all in that. I know last week we had to do the pre-recorded thing, but we wanted to come back and do something that was extra special for you guys, involving you guys as well. So I put this simple question to Abomination AJ, and I'm pretty sure you guys may have seen this on Facebook or Twitter, but there was a poll that came out, right? And I wanted to start it simply with this, and I know that Abomination might have some qualifiers and some extensions, but I told him, I said, "Yo, if them kids from Hey Arnold and effectively PS 118 pulled up on those recess kids, and it's an all-out melee, who wins?" Like, I need to hear that from you guys. Who you guys think would win that melee and why? And if you actually want to add an additional squad that's of the same age range, I want to hear it because I had my own personal beliefs about who I think would win, and then Abomination AJ was throwing in some qualifiers in the team that he had would win. But yeah, we definitely want to hear about what you guys would think would be a great squad to put in there. So
Glad you was bold enough to chat Mr. Tickle Trunk. I see him through a lot of people chats.
we
Again, good dude. Glad you here, bro. Yes, everybody push this thingy, push that like button. I'm not looking at it. I don't know what it's looking like, but if y'all could do that, make the algorithm work, yeah, get more people in here or whatever. I don't know, but do that. Thank you, Mr. Tickle Trump. So yes, Ego presented me with those two squads, and I was like, hold on, bro, you're limiting me. Also, what if the chat does not even know those two squads? So I wanted to be
Fair.
more open. Who do y'all think is the best uh kid rascal group
Squad,
squad?
yeah.
Because he gave me those two, and I was like, you know what? Like, I grew up with both of those. I didn't love them though. Kids Next Door, on the other hand, I fucking love. And I think they way more equipped for a battle than Hey Arnold team or TJ with Risa.
Wait. Hold on. You said kids next door. You got number one, number two through five, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, I'm okay. Head to head, number one versus my number one in the Hey Arnold squad. You know what? I'm gonna say it's Helga. Oh shit, Fillmore.
And Fillmore, that wasn't a squad though. That was just him and that other girl.
Was because he was
But
Lone Wolf with a
Lone
duo.
Wolf, I feel you. So is he the one dude? Is he Damon Targaryen? He coming through there taking out a whole squad on his own
He could be running there with sarcastic comments. Hey, the chicken was cold,
with
dry.
the little hall monitor sash. He pulling folks in. But yeah,
No,
that's why Kids Next Door. The ingenuity of these kids, they already got an organization where they taking down all types of threats, powered villains from some shit that they found in the backyard or the garage or something. I'm like, bro, the Kids Next Door squad will come and tap everybody's ass coming through,
there's no
stepping
bro.
on the playground.
There's no way. There's no way. It's just because Kids Next Door is just in five, right?
No, it's those
How
five
many?
that
How
we
many
see.
total?
There's hundreds
Okay.
of them, and there's also
Okay.
generations of Kids
Mm,
Next Door.
okay. I'm saying, I'm saying like the oldest you can go is maybe a sixth grader, right?
We'll keep
I'm
we'll keep
saying if
it
I'm,
we'll keep it number
okay.
one through five.
Okay, all I'm saying, okay, well, I was gonna say, like, if we get to squad up, I'm pulling Torvald, I'm pulling Stoop Kid, I'm pulling little chocolate boy that'll do anything for some chocolates. It's a wrap. Why we Hey Arnold squad is washing any
Ah,
and all contenders because them's latchkey kids, and I swear to God, Hey Arnold had it been made after Philly, and them Philly kids don't play.
you said Harold big ass gonna be beating them kids up.
I gotta fight. I want a sandwich.
Yeah, Helga gonna be out there beating the shit out of folks.
Exactly.
Who was
Helga
that?
throwing hands.
Who was the little the kid the klutz with the
Oh,
orange hair?
that was Eugene.
Eugene. Eugene gonna be he
Eugene.
gonna crash a bike into a group of people or something.
Exactly. I'm okay. Did I do good, Arnold? Exactly. And we even talk about crazy ass Curly,
Who was
right?
Curly?
Crazy ass Curly, bro. Curly held up the entire PS 118 over like the fire drill and having not being in charge of the dodgeballs. It was my day to be the monitor. I didn't get it. I'm shutting the whole school down. All right. I'm locking myself in with the principal, hostage style. It's a wrap.
Bro.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Who y'all got? So in the kid squad rascal group, who do y'all think will
Exactly.
win in a battle royale? I'm
Bro.
kids next door. Like I said, I'm kids next door all day. These dudes, they actually training. Diversity. All these groups had diversity. Despite what entertainment would tell us nowadays, all the groups we talking about had fucking diversity.
Bro, what's
It
the
was,
chat saying? What's the chart saying on this? What's the chat saying on this one, man? What they
so
got?
who y'all got? Bro Graham. So I
Right.
like Recess better than Arnold, but Arnold squad out of those two, TJ's group was more unified than fighting.
Exactly.
Kids next door over the other two.
I,
There we
I
go.
will. I will give you this. Recess has clear leadership, right? And
Uh-huh.
I will say, if I'm Harold, I'm not sure I have an answer for the kindergartners.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if I have an answer
They
because
don't.
those and what you call. On top of that, I'm not sure if PS1 even gets out the gate with Randall. Randall snitching on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be in tension before it's 3:30.
Snitching don't mean shit in this battle royale. Boy, you get your he gonna be sitting there writing with that little pencil and paper. Somebody gonna come with a foot through that paper to his face. He gonna be out of there.
Good.
The OG little rascals understood. All right, I feel you, Mike has bad knees. The ingenuity. That is what I'm not seeing from these
Word.
groups that Ego is presenting. The little rascals was out there making shit. You know what I'm saying? Little rascals was like, that one scene where they was standing on each other's shoulders with the big coat on. Hey, they might turn into a
We
big
can't,
person and be
we can't
fighting.
sit down, my good man.
Yeah, bro. Look, so I feel you. I even take little rascals over the other two. Kids Next Door killing the Muppet Babies are at least A tier.
Mm.
Look, if we talking about
Yo.
baby squads, it's gonna be Baby Looney Tunes over the Muppets for me. Come on now, Bugs Bunny is a fucking menace.
Mm. Yeah, that's probably true. That's
Yeah,
fair. That's fair.
look, then you got
That's fair.
Daffy. You got Daffy. Daffy, no restraints.
Wait.
You can't. Daffy gonna do whatever he need to get what he want done. Daffy he's a wild. Ooh, Tasmanian Devil. Come on now, baby Taz be
He comes
working
in.
that one little tooth he had.
Stay teething.
Then you had Lola. Come on now, no, bro. Baby Looney Tunes over the Muppets. Kids Next Door is kind of OP for the conversation. I understand.
Possible.
That is why I chose them. They fighting too many supervillains on a regular basis. Come on, the delightful children from down the lane and father. This dude was on fire. The kids next door took out the Fire Lord before Avatar did. Come on. Yeah, bro. Too fucking
Mm.
OP. Why did I even do that to you, Ego? Bro, what about the Doug squad? Killer Tofu. Doug ain't fucking
I
with
don't
the
know. I
Muppets.
think I don't know. I don't know if Doug throw hands like that. We think Roger
Doug ain't.
and maybe Skeeter.
Yeah.
Maybe because everyone knew Skeeter was black.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we knew you knew Skeeter was black, but I mean, like I don't think anyone wants to throw hands outside of Roger, Skeeter, and maybe Patty.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man, I don't know. She was too smart. Pork chop would get in on it though.
Fair.
Yeah, pork chop. But man, hey, Christopher Miller, glad you up in here. There's only one athletic recess kid. Nah, cause
Vince.
the dude with the glasses, he wasn't athletic, but was there like a future? Something that I'm seeing. He was actually in the
he
military.
he was, but I mean, like he was kind of like he had a secret nickname for dodgeball, like he was like El Diablo or something like that. Like when a
Okay.
dodgeball hit his hand, he wore that poncho and that hat, and he was about that action.
Okay.
So
So
I
I
mean, like Gus went hard.
Gus, yeah, Gus had a little something too.
Mm-hmm.
Take It Home podcast. What up, guys? That's another good dude. Subscribe to his channel. He talks about
Dude.
wrestling. I've been out of the wrestling game a long time, but it's nice to see the advantage that we have being connected with so many people is seeing all of this agenda pushing and all of this
Mm-hmm.
social identity politics and whatnot. You get to see how they're infiltrating all types of franchises, spaces, in areas in entertainment. and Take It Home addresses a lot of that in wrestling. So I like to hear his thoughts. I throw Rey Mysterio out there. That's the only wrestler I hold on to. So if I could throw Rey Mysterio in the conversation, I do. He fighting for
bro.
the short dudes, though. You know what I'm saying?
Well, his son's wrestling now, man. Like it's beautiful. Oh, yo, and
Yeah.
take it home. Like, bro, let us know if you're gonna be at WrestleMania this year, because in January it's actually gonna be in San Antonio. So, like, me and Shiro see if we can get tickets to it because it's gonna be dope.
C4C Wolfgang punched Helga in one episode. I was like, dang, that's a hardcore episode. I don't exactly remember the episode. I can't even. What was who was Wolfgang? Was that the super
Wolfgang was the dude that
big?
had look. He had a mohawk when they were playing football. When they had that super secret team against a super secret game, not super secret. They had a super team up football game against the fifth graders, and Torvald was one that had that little mohawk. But like, yeah,
Okay,
Wolfgang went hard.
was he the dude with the green shirt, brown hair?
Maybe,
I
maybe.
don't know. I
But
remember the
like,
episode where they was playing
if you
football.
see if you saw him, you would know.
Yeah,
They practiced this super secret play on him, and they won.
Christopher Miller, you wild. He said, "What about the Charlie Brown squad? Linus and his blanket, boy, could snap, man. Get them kids out of
Bro,
here. They all gonna
I
be
will say this. I will say this. Lucy gonna make everybody cry and not want to throw hands. She'll give you a nick. She gonna have them paying her a nickel to insult them.
So look, she would be the last one standing out of their squad, but overall, Charlie Brown losing. Now again, I say
Yeah,
the
he the first
dog,
to go.
Pork Chop and Snoopy. All right, they can come up with some little something. They can add a little something, but overall, they can't carry the team. Alfalfa fighting for Darla. Yep, as long as Darla on the sidelines with that little handkerchief or something.
Hanky.
Yep, that hanky. Alfalfa pulling it out. The South Park kids, Mike has
Oh, he
bad
had no
knees.
business doing that one.
Come on, bro. Don't. That's a whole
He had
nother
no
level
business.
of rascalness right there, bro.
Uh,
Harold was a Jew. He rocked the yarmulke. Yeah.
he
Hey,
did.
you know what?
The weird thing is, the weird thing was that his last name was actually Shortman. But that was a theory that his last name really was Shortman. Arnold Shortman was his last name.
Oh, okay. Well,
His
okay.
grandpa kept calling him that. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
weird. It was weird.
Short man. Yeah. Harold was a
Shortman.
Jew. Yeah. Arnold had the stoop kid though. Man, he did, but I don't know how limited we are, and I feel like sure throw all the wild cards in there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but hey, what was that? The end. Somebody came fucking with Stoop Kid at the end, and then he was like, "Oh boy, you just don't know. I done got off this stoop now, so you chasing the ass down the street." Who was that, bro? I don't know, but yeah, Stoop Kid. Diversity is not an asset of every team. It might end up a liability if internal group loyalty is ever in question.
Agreed.
I feel you. I don't think that'll happen though. All the black kids squad up, all the Asian kids squad up. That wouldn't. We can't do it. Our childhood heroes wouldn't do that to us. But yeah, bro, diversity was fucking there, bro. The
Mm-hmm.
gang green game for Powerpuff Girls. Come on, Maru. Come on. So yes, of course, Powerpuff Girls would come and wreck everybody, but it wasn't like a
Fair.
squad. It's like in these cartoons, you have the main squad that consisted of like 5 or more kids. So that's the only reason I wouldn't let Powerpuff Girls in here. Otherwise, they would fucking wash everybody. Dempsey, oh my goodness, PJ Masks stumps all. Get out of here with that, bro. Get out of here with that. Have you seen PJ Mask?
How about
Ego,
PJ Masks?
man, some kid Disney Junior, Nick Junior, some shit. I don't know. This man wilder though.
I'm gonna check it out. All right.
Don't mess with the kids from the 30s.
They know the
Talking about
Great
Charlie
Depression.
Brown.
They will fuck you up. Yeah.
Mojo, look, see, Mojo ain't on the squad. Now, if we was putting franchises against one another, oh yeah, Powerpuff
Maybe.
Girls will stand up against a lot of the adult superheroes that we get. Bro, I love the Powerpuff Girls.
Fair point.
If it's baby squads, I'm going with the Rugrats. Okay,
It's
baby
safe right here.
squads,
That's
baby
unified.
squad.
Baby squads. That's unified right there.
But
Oh,
everything that
what?
the Rugrats did was in their imagination. They were still doing stuff in
No.
real life.
right?
You right. You right. Because now I'm thinking about the movie where they was in the reptar wagon and they was actually
Yeah.
out there in the wild getting it,
They got
fending off
lost
the
in the
money.
woods too. They were lost in the
Yeah.
woods for 3 days.
Okay.
And Tommy was about to sacrifice Dale. He was like, you know what? Come get this banana pudding,
Yeah.
monkeys.
Yeah.
So,
You want
they got
nanners?
to. I don't want no responsibilities.
All right. So look, if we talk about Baby Squash, I still say Baby Looney Tunes just because the tune power and
Okay.
Bugs is wild with the tune power and Daffy. Bro,
All
everybody that I
right.
named, I'm just gonna keep naming their names over and over again. The Toon Squad win hands down.
Wait. Hold on. So you're telling me if the Toon Squad goes against the Muppet Babies, it's a wrap? It's a wash?
Yeah, I think it's a wash.
Stop. No.
Who do you have?
No.
Nobody's
Bro.
aggressive in the Muppet Babies except Animal.
Baby. Yeah, I'm saying all you need is animal.
All you need is Taz.
I,
Don't go here with me, bro.
there's no. Bro.
Just
Kermit.
think of
Kermit calms
soft
down
ass
baby
Kermit.
Louis. Yeah.
Soft ass Kermit.
Yes. I'm telling you.
Come on,
Oh,
bro. You
jeez.
got
So, no,
Animal
no.
and Miss
Oh,
Piggy.
jeez.
Them your only hard hitters
Miss,
over there.
that's all you need. Beaker.
Kermit
Beaker be over there. Beaker?
Kermit gonna
Oh,
be trying
bro. It's a
to
wrap.
Kermit gonna pull a Naruto and he gonna try to talk down the opposition. He gonna try to get them to just not
Exactly.
even
That's
fight.
all you need is
Fuck
Kermit.
that.
He's gonna chill out. What's
Fuck that.
no,
Because you know what?
bro?
We talking about
Clutch.
conflict amongst the squad. Miss Piggy is gonna be going after Kermit the whole time, unless somebody
Kermit or like
attacks Kermit,
Ker-
and you'll see Miss
exactly,
Piggy.
exactly.
That has to
Kermit
be
will
the
get lit up.
catalyst, though.
Dude, I'm not gonna be no bitch ass. It's on Looney Tunes.
He
I'm
ain't doing
telling
shit.
you. I'm
Nah,
telling you. One
nah.
Kermit Looney Tunes. I'm telling you. A
Dempsey
crazy
said it.
Kermit's all there.
Baby Miss Piggy bodies the whole Looney Tunes squad. I'm not gonna give it to you.
Boom.
I'm not gonna give it to you. She's a contender. She made me think, but nah, because then you got Lola. Lola ain't as aggressive as Miss Piggy, but Lola still holds
Exactly.
her own. Lola is the argument for Galadriel that they trying to make her a warrior. Lola holds her own, if not more, athletic than the boys.
Wait, is it Lola though, or is it Babs? Because baby Looney Tunes is Babs, not Lola. You know what I'm saying? It's Babs Bunny, right?
No, Babs is Tiny Toons.
Oh my God, we're going baby Looney Tunes. Okay.
No,
I,
I'm saying Baby
I
Looney
still got
Tunes,
Muppet Babies. I
not
still have
Tiny
Muppet Babies.
Toons. Hey, bro, it Tiny Toons too. Bro, get out of here, because Babs even
No.
worse than Lola.
No.
Babs is a
No.
menace, and she can shapeshift.
No.
Basically.
No. I don't care. No. Muppet
Nah,
Babies
bro.
washing them.
All right, let me see what the chat got. Rugrats would do work against any other group of babies. I'm not giving it to him. I'm finna
You're
call
right,
the
though.
Paw Patrol on y'all.
No.
Hey, as a trainer, I love dogs. I'm with you. You know what? I'm gonna give it to you, Arnold Lopez. Those some contenders, because not only are they dogs out there with their natural abilities, they also got the police behind them, the fire squad behind them, construction workers behind them. I feel you, bro.
Paw Patrol pull up. You fit the description.
Get in the back of this car, bro. I'm not about to chase you. Get in the back of this car.
Pull up. I need you to sit in the back of this big wheel for a little bit.
P4C, man, Baby Looney Tunes are not wacky. They are very grounded compared to the adult versions. I feel you. But I'm just saying those characters, which, okay, you know what? C4C just threw a wrench in my argument. But that's why
Okay.
I'm glad Ego was confused and thought we was talking about Tiny Toons. Cause, okay, Baby Looney Tunes, fine. I will give it up to the Rugrats. The Rugrats will win that. But if we taking it back to the kid conversation, Tiny Toons, those some contenders. They some contenders.
All right,
She-Hulk is for censoring ends. Yep. We was talking about that She-Hulk for a moment. Yeah, bro. Scissor. I don't know who the fuck that She-Hulk is for.
I don't either.
DW. Are you talking about from Arthur?
And I say, hey. I mean, but the DW did become a cop though, So I mean, but I don't know who else is throwing hands in that
Bro,
group.
no. Yeah, Arthur, no. The was
Arthur's
it
not about
Binky?
that action.
Yeah, fuck that.
Binky,
No.
Binky. Nah,
No.
I don't know about that one. I don't know.
Nope.
I don't know about that one. Arnold kids lived in the suburbs. They call the police. Okay, they like,
Look,
hey, no, bro. Hey, that group is Martha's Vineyard. They're like, yo, there's way too many of y'all.
hey
We
Arnold?
need y'all
Nah,
somewhere
bro.
else.
Hey Arnold was slumming it. I saw
Not Hey Arnold, not Hey Arnold. I was gonna say DW's crew. What you call it?
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
feel you.
them suburbs kids. That's Martha's
Yeah.
Vineyards. They
They ain't
call the
fight
police.
nobody.
They deep.
Yeah.
No,
Nope.
hell no.
Gotcha.
No,
Take it home
they ain't
says,
do that at
didn't
all.
K and D have vampire that was spanking kids? Yup. Sound spankular? Yup. Yeah, boy, creeping them kids' rooms at night. Whoop they.
That's the ghost of parenting past.
And that's why KND is, bro. If it ain't them or Tiny Toons, I don't know who it is, because KND have fought crazy threats before. Some little kids that ain't on a level ain't nothing for them. Doug is the original simp. Patty. One Doug the Quail guy, man.
Patty.
Boy, snatch them draws off that boy.
Do my man
Yeah,
like
what's up?
that.
What's up? Rocket Power Squad might do work. Twister would do some damage. Now look, Nosferatu. It's only 4 of the Rocket Power Squad,
Right.
but they athletic as fuck.
Right.
They ready, and if it really got down and gritty, have you ever seen somebody get beat with a skateboard?
Not pretty. Not pretty.
Damn. All right, Nosferatu. You
I
playing with
don't know. Because you could take out Mo if you called him Maurice. I remember that episode. He shut down.
Twister?
Yes. The minute you call him Maurice, he's, how did you know that, guys? It's a wrap. All everybody got to do is find out his name is Maurice, and it's over. He never got over that.
Look,
Took
ain't
the whole
nobody
episode.
ain't nobody gonna know.
Randall would tell all the kids.
Randall would know. Randall would search through the records.
Randall get all the juice, man.
Randall is Batman. As long as he got prep time, he ready.
It's Victor. I got it.
Yeah, C4C. Gus' dad was military. I thought I want to say it was like a recess movie or something, to where I saw Gus in the future. He was in the military, like their future. I don't know though.
I think that would have been like going against the government. But I said Gus came out the womb with PTSD, so Gus is ready about that action.
My gamer tag was the Silver Skeeter for the longest time. I got you. That's like I'm just here for the Caillou power skill. Bro, get Caillou out of here. Get Caillou out of here. Now, if you tell me Caillou had the power to animate his fucking toys and control them, and they could fight or some shit, hey,
we all know this is the prequel for One Punch Man. We know that little ball baby come up to be One Punch Man.
No, the fuck it ain't.
We know a prequel when we see one.
Arno says, bro, what about Pokemon? Y'all know Ash be expanding more than the Mafia combined, bro. I hate Ash. Fuck Ash. Get him out of here. Fuck them tall ass 10-year-old kids. The Digimon squad, they was already ready to throw hands. Always ready to throw hands. They was fighting right with their Digimon. They even had one season of Digimon where dude, he only powered up after he punched the Digimon. Like he'll run into the fight. He was like, "You ain't finna beat up my Agumon." And he'll punch their ass, and then he get the look. He saps some of their data. He be like, "All right, Agumon, you ready to take these niggas' powers?" Digimon. Now we talking about Digimon versus Pokemon. There you go. Okay, y'all. Okay. So we at an hour and 55 minutes. I have a client coming to pick up their dog soon. So we are winding down for the show. It is fun. Let me address the chat. But y'all, I got KND. You know what I'm saying? If we not talking about actual tune power with Tiny Toons, then KND. Man, I'm a down that hill.
I will die in the hill of Hey Arnold. All right, that's all I know.
This man said, "I'm about to end this whole."
Why would you do that?
Yeah, bro, like we just trying to beat kids up. We ain't trying to kill and brainwash nobody, bro.
October's next month. Damn.
God, I saw a Peanuts horror thing, Funny or Die, was called Blockhead, and I swear I would buy that movie if it came out. Yeah, man, I think this probably ain't exactly what you're talking about, but when cartoons used to actually have like themes, for the holiday, and you get those little specials, like good times, man, good times. Got to
Very
bounce,
much.
catch y'all next time. Godspeed. Appreciate you, bro, Graham. Man, it was fun, man. Excuse me for my dark choke, but I had to. Yep, look at him. Ah, okay, okay. Uh, the Bad News Bears, hands down, hands thrown.
Woo. And they drinking too.
Man, what was that? I'm gonna switch to the black version of that, the more serious one. But Hardball. You saying that?
I did
You
see
remember
Hardball.
Hardball?
It was tragic, but it was really good.
Yeah. All right. I ain't trying to kill the energy. PJ Masks is my son's superheroes. They have actual superpowers. I feel you, bro, but that don't mean nothing unless they some Jack Jacks around here with all the superpowers. They ain't doing that. The Jimmy Neutron squad, nah, because on the Jimmy
Yo,
Neutron
okay.
squad, Jimmy, I understand. Jimmy probably can come up with some. I'm sure he can. That can take out a whole
Okay.
squad. But Cindy, and who was her friend? They the only useful ones that actually fight. Carl and
Right.
Sheen, fuck them
Scared. Too
dudes.
scared.
Ultra Lord, get them out of here. The
He's
Wild Thornberries, they had their wild kid right. They ain't winning. They ain't winning. They don't have a
Oh
full
man.
squad, and they don't get to sub a kid for Darwin the chimp. I
Nope.
will not allow it.
No.
So nah, get the Thornberries out of here. Any age Daffy can take repeated buckshot to the face. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you,
Damn.
Toon Power. Tone Power. Miss Piggy is aggressive as hell. Baby Looney Tunes
Yep.
versus Tiny Toon. Tiny Toon was winning. Tiny Toon was winning. These are actually
Tiny
grade
Toons.
school kids versus some babies. And Tiny Toons use their tone powers. Yep, Kermit, soft, bro. I told you, Baby Looney Tunes is grounded. They are not crazy as adult tunes. I got you. I got you. So in the baby fight,
Alright.
sure, maybe the Muppets will win. I still don't give it to them though, because they still had Taz, just like the Muppets got Animal. And Miss Piggy, was she aggressive? Because y'all saying that
She
Baby Looney
was.
Tunes ain't like they older selves. Well, I don't remember Miss Piggy being aggressive like her adult self. So I'm not gonna give it to y'all. I'm not gonna give it to you. I got to drive. Sean got to handle his business. It's all good, bro. I'm glad you
All right.
came through, man. We just trying to have fun now. Uh, Beaker can't hurt anyone on purpose. Exactly. Fucking smart clutch. Get him out of here. Yosemite Sam comes armed. Hey, remember who was it? Who was Montana Max? That's his name from Tiny Toons. Yeah, bro. He a
Yes.
beast. Bro, come on now. Tiny
But
Toons.
what you call it? But what was her name? He was always getting hounded by that one chick though. You know what I'm talking about?
Elmira.
Yes. I'm Montana Max. I'm the best around.
I'm Montana
Hello,
Max.
Montana Max. It was a wrap. All she got to do is sing to him, and he's incapacitated because he can't get her off him.
Yeah. Let me get through the chat. Then we're gonna get out of here, y'all. We done held
Right.
y'all for 2 hours. My
Thank you
kid
guys
had
for
a
sticking
Catboy
around.
action figure, but they put Owlet's voice in it and in Spanish. It's pretty funny. Look at y'all adults talking about what y'all kids watch. I like that though. I
Mhm.
like to see, again, not trying to change the energy, but I like to see adults that actually spend that time and get invested in their kids' cartoons, because that was one of the reasons that I made sure to continue to do this and be invested in this and even pay attention to the kid cartoons, because I want to create them, but also I don't want it to be weird for me to sit down with my kids and watch this childish ass shit. So that's an experience I want to share with them. So to see that y'all are doing that, a lot of these kids out here fucked up, but y'all handling y'all kids right. We will win. All right.
Yeah.
The Toon Power is a high hurdle to leap. Exactly, bro. Tiny Toons, and then you got Babs fucking shape shifting on folks, man. That's fucking strong woman agenda right there.
Right.
Arnold, yeah, but they don't have the Toon Powers yet. No, not the babies, not the babies. What about the Animaniacs? Bro, I feel you, but it's not a
Whew.
squad of 5. It'll just be those 3. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be a squad of 5. I've said that, but just in fairness, you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't want them to be outnumbered, but
You
even
would
then,
get
the
a
Animaniacs would
yeah.
be able to hold their own.
You get a dope history lesson. I'll tell you that.
on Animaniacs.
Oh yeah, they give you a dope history lesson. If they try to throw
Yeah.
hands with a dope history lesson, it would probably fall short.
Yeah, Dempsey, the Animaniacs, them should be. So you know what? Even though they outnumbered, they would still hold their own. Release the Matt Kraken. What up, bro? Glad you up in here. Came through. Another good dude. Support and be up in the chat. Yeah, hey, y'all make the show, man. Y'all make the show. So I'm glad to see
Thank you.
y'all. Gang Green Gang versus the Gross Sisters. Gang Green Gang. They outnumbered, and then the Gang Green Gang actually some villains. The Gross Sisters, they just some little petty
Sure.
little hustlers. Real
Little-
life gonna hit their ass. They
they
gonna
want to
be
show you
out
their
there.
newest. They want to show you their mixtape.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all. We gonna go on and get out of here. Like I said, my client, they coming soon. And I don't need my wife just handling both of those dogs themselves, but read these last two and then we out. Kids cartoons are garbage now. Better to show them the quality shows we grew up on. Exactly. Collect your physical media so that you can show your kids, because when the kids do get of age to where they can pay attention, history is going to be erased. Y'all ain't brought up the gorillas. They romp pretty hard, bro. Russell, Murdoch. It ain't a cartoon though. That's a music group, but I love the fucking gorillas. I understand. And then to see Snake up in the gorillas, yeah, I got you. I got you. Wolf guy, I see you. But we about to head out. They actually are here to pick up their dogs. Let me let them know we coming out. The kids from Jackie Chan Adventures will put in real work. It was only two, I think. Jade and I think she had a friend. But yep, I wish y'all all luck and fortune. But all right, that's it, y'all. It was fun. We are out. Catch y'all next Saturday, 10:30
Thank you
to
guys for
11,
joining us.
sometime through. It was fun, y'all. Peace. We out.